Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today we're going to be watching Fruits Basket episode 5. So last episode we met the boar, Kagura. That was kind of a intense episode. She's a little hardcore.
A little.
But I like that it was an interesting arc. I'm really interested just to meet all the different characters of the Sonma clan. So that was cool seeing another character. Honda had a little bit of competition maybe, so we'll see how she reacts. She kind of ended being like, oh, I'm gonna adopt the hobbies of both my definitely just friends.
For sure.
So we'll see where that goes, but yeah, I'm excited. As always, full-length reaction is gonna be up on the Patreon. Next week's reaction to episode 6 obviously up on the Patreon as well. If you want to go check that out, throw us a little bit of extra support. It's really reasonable. Obviously, you don't have to. So thank you for being with us here on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like, and subscribe. And let's just get into Fruits Basket episode 5. Oh, shoot, that's right. She's moving back in. Or at least she might be. So how's this going to work, though? I can cook better than the restaurant. True. Oh, that's a cool shot. Oh my gosh. I wonder if one of the reasons she works so hard is because her mom did. That's a cool shot. That was cool. I like the style of that. Yeah, but what's gonna happen to our crew? Like,
it's like they got a good
they have a dynamic. We're hanging out. She's cooking for. I mean, they're gonna die. They're just gonna starve.
True. Oh yeah, that is the biggest. Yeah, so far stuff has been, at least from what I can remember, stuff has been very, very similar.
Okay.
Like almost like shot for shot similar.
Oh,
at
really?
least from what I can remember, you know.
Okay.
But like the one thing I think that they do really well is like that moment with like the mom and stuff. I don't know, like the effects and just the overall.
Okay, so she's like. How are Yuki and Kyo gonna, like, they keep showing Yuki, but Kyo's just like ignoring it or ignoring it. Oh, never mind. He's definitely affected. Wait, but I mean,
but maybe.
But you could try. Oh. Wait, are we gonna find out why it's called Fruits Basket?
Maybe. That's gonna be my favorite fruit from now on.
Dude, it is. It's bomb. True. I like actually wasn't sure. I was like, is that supposed to be an insult?
I like how, I mean, she's very, like, the fact that she doesn't, like, get mad at that, or, I don't know.
Oh, shoot, is she gonna meet all, like, how is she related to all these people? Also, I love how in Haikyuu, all the, like, comparisons, like, oh, the cat, the crow, and this thing is all about food. It's onigiri, it's the plums, it's the egg. True. Wait, what are we gonna do? She's still worried about their breakfast. Forget the love interest, dude. She's just straight up their moms.
That's what I was just thinking that. I was like,
did they eat this morning? True.
お子さん、下であんたを呼んでるよ。
どうかしましたか？こういう
Are these like her nieces and nephews or something?
I don't know.
調べてもらったの。嘘どうせやる。設定私の方が進んでると思ったのに。更新中。
Yeah, why did you hire a detective? Whoa.
トールちゃんさ、その家の人たちにいかがわしいこととかされない？
You're so subtle. You're gonna be a great police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
おじいちゃん？
お前らは
Attaboy, Gramps.
いえ。
悪く思わないでおくれ。根が嫌な奴らなだ。
Oh, dang.
でも、あんたは我慢してここに居続けることはないんだよ。
Okay.
So does that mean?
So you could go back, bro.
私が不憫なんて罰が当たります。
That's a really interesting way of like thinking about it, where like I don't deserve to think that I need more.
Yeah. But you do.
But you do. And like it actually is the most innocent thing on the planet, that at least for now.
Oh yeah.
それはわがままですか？自分に甘い証拠ですか？
そうだね。
What?
帰っておいでよ。
Wait. Is this real?
I guess so.
備蓄するからって追い出しといて、終わったから戻ってこいって勝手すぎんだろ。どこが？
Yeah. I was like, why are they high-handed?
ちょっと散歩行ってくる。行ってらっしゃい。何か探し物？いや、爪切り。
Oh. He's looking for the.
トール君のメモなら。
You're just too late.
おかしいな。このブロックのどこかなんだけど。ホンダなんて表札ど。
Is that it right there?
Is it?
The blue
I don't.
turret?
Oh, duh.
Because
You're totally right. Yeah.
guys, remember?
頼もう。
That's better than knocking.
ここは変えるって言うし。
They were like sneaking.
以上は警告な行動。帰りたい。なんで相馬くんたちの家から出たことを相馬くんとヒワくんとそれさんがいる家に。
I don't think she would have said that if she knew that they were.
Of
there.
course. But like you have to, they have to be aware.
そうだね。
Bro.
The speed.
誰？
行くぞ。
No, but guys, you guys are making this look way worse.
鍵が開いていたので勝手に入らせて。
Yuki.
本田さんの荷物は上ですか？なんでこんなことしてんだかわかんねえよ。なんでお前がいなくなった途端にイライラ。
Okay, dude.
Oh, bro.
お前も出て行きたくなかったら初めからそう言え。聞こえてる。
Oh, bro, you just exposed yourself.
でもお前の場合、たまには弱音吐いたってわがまま言ったっていいんだよ。
Yeah, it really just depends.
Yeah.
And Honda does not have that problem.
Yeah, for sure.
ということは男の子。
No, dude. That's
I got to
awesome.
bring her. That's really cool.
きっと他にいないです。
Whoa. Dude, get you a guy that can flick some other dude to the ground.
Yeah.
住所のメモを奪って飛び出していった二人の努力も
He's totally exposing them.
Yeah.
してるゆきくんは初めて見ましたよ。は別に取り乱
This is the first time I've ever seen him blush like that.
Yeah.
け 未練タラタラの顔してたくせによ。トール君。はい。京香さんぶっ飛ばす。やれるもんならやってみな。
というわけで、私はまた
Home. They're like fighting in the background.
ただいまなのです。私の新しい家
Yeah, that was really interesting. That was kind of an interesting take on... I don't know, it was interesting seeing more about Honda and the way that she thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, for sure. Clearly, she really, yeah, she really thinks about like other people and doesn't want to, you know, cause any sort of problems or
and
anything
even
like that.
I think too she was trying to go out of her way because it's like, oh, they're family, and so like I don't want to like say I don't want to go to my family home because or am I crazy for thinking that?
I'm not sure. I wasn't getting that vibe. I was getting more of a vibe of like she felt like it was too unfair of her to be imposing on Kyo and them.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like
No,
that.
okay, yeah.
And it's almost like she was just, it felt like she was kind of just going with the flow, like, okay, this is how, you know, normally how it should be or something, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Seeing the interaction with her family was kind of interesting, though, because I feel like they were all, besides the grandpa, they were being kind of like she was barely home, and they were being kind of mean.
They were being
"Jeez."
like a little, rude and stuff like that. And it's like, of course, and if you think about context, like, you know, she lost her parents.
Yeah,
know?
which
And
it
it's
just
like,
totally was a surprise, especially with like an anime. It's like, oh, it's normally not what you see with like family.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And even the other way too, being like the grandpa being like, yeah, you accept family, but if you want to do something,
Yeah.
you know, you can go off and do that.
It's also, it's interesting that the, you know, the grandpa's kind of like that.
I liked that though. I felt like that's like I completely agree with that, and it makes the most sense. Where he's kind of like, look, yeah, they're really annoying, but you deal with them like 80% of the time, and then if they're being too annoying, you put them in their place.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. No, but yeah, I mean, I feel like it also goes back to probably like Honda is very just like non-confrontational. I feel like
no, for sure.
For little things, whether she wants them or not, but she's just like one of those people that is nice all because she's genuinely a kind person, but also just because that's the easiest route to avoid confrontation. And so because of that, like she probably doesn't stand up for herself as much as she should.
Yeah.
And because of that, I feel like going to the whole fruits basket thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, she didn't get picked for stuff and different things like that. And that's just what she's gotten used to. And so then seeing like Kyo and Yuki go out of their way, and also I forget what the older guy's name is. Shigure. Seeing all three of them be like, hey, we want you to come back, I feel like was like a big, because they are going out of their way to be like, no, we want you. And I feel like that was like a really big moment for her.
Oh yeah,
like, obviously that she already getting like picked, but that idea, which I also think is it's more than just she wants to please people and she wants to be polite. It's very interesting seeing how that's affected her in her life to the point where she is like so surprised when somebody does something for her. Kind of like in the act of like love. Not necessarily romantic in this instance, but like showing that they care.
Yeah, for sure. No, I like that. I like that Yuki and Kyo kind of, you know, it's like good on them for like, you know, being proactive in a sense because like they needed to in that case. Otherwise, you know, it wouldn't have happened.
Which I think actually is why the dynamic works, because the two of them, I mean, you could argue over the shipping, but either of them are much more like will take command than Honda. And she kind of needs that because she won't do anything if they don't really do.
No, for sure. Yeah, she needs that little push kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't shake like to me this was really interesting because it explains a lot. Even I don't know what you think about this, but even the idea that it's like, look, her mom died when she was younger. She's been on her own. Her family, or at least a lot of her family, are a little bit kind of antagonistic and rude. Not like, horrible, but they're not like super friendly. Yeah. And so just like seeing her be like foreign to a completely like selfless, well, obviously they get a little bit something out of it, but like a selfless act, like, oh, like, hey, we care about you, we want to show that. That explains so much, and it explains why I feel like she was so happy in the house. Like, obviously there's the two hotties that she's into. But also I think it's like that feeling is so absent in her life. I'm not in like a super depressing way, but just maybe like, look, that like family connection, which is very unique, different than friends at school and different stuff like that. That sort of like family connection isn't there anymore because her mom died.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And she didn't really have that with the rest of her family. Maybe even a little less than usual. I don't know. I just thought that was very interesting.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm also curious. I don't know exactly, like the whole, her grandpa like calling her Kyoko. I'm assuming, is that just like?
Yeah, I don't know if it was just like a joke.
I'm not sure.
Or
it could be like, he's getting older and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I
wonder though too, is her mom his daughter?
Yeah,
because if it's his daughter, then to me it's like, oh, I get it completely now. It's like he sees maybe a little bit of the mother in her.
Which is interesting because like they're from how they kind of like explain the mom and stuff like that, it feels like they're very different personalities, right?
Yeah, the mom seemed kind of fiery. I mean, obviously the orange hair, but like fiery.
And also, it looked like she was wearing like a gangster outfit.
Yeah, but then at the same time, when we see her, she's not like that at all either.
That's true. She's very loving and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, she could have that side to her.
That's true.
But like Tohru, yeah, I can't see. There's no way I can see.
I don't imagine Tohru as a gangster.
Yeah, like having that nice side and the like fire. So that's interesting.
I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Who knows? Maybe when she spends a lot of time with Kyo.
Hey, picks up some of those moves.
We'll see. So yeah, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for watching. As always, full-length reactions are going to be uploaded to Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 6, also up there if you want to go check that out. It does support the channel, and it is pretty reasonable. But obviously, if you don't, thank you just for joining us here on YouTube. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like and subscribe. We got lots more Fruits Basket, tons of other anime, just other content, Avatar, Haikyuu, you name it, we got it. And yeah, hopefully you stick around. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.